Welcome back to the DIY Adirondack Sauna project. In part one, you saw instructions on how to build your foundation piers. And in this episode, we're going to talk about framing, how to frame up the sauna, and then you'll have to check back after that for the roof and so on. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy this little instructional video.
Okay, so we are ready to start framing it out. We have some plans drawn up right here where our studs are going to go. We got a nice 4-foot level and a quick framing square to help us out. We got our screws, and most importantly, we have lumber. So we have, I think, 20 10-foot studs and 20 8-foot studs. Say hi, Ben. You ready?
Ready.
And we are going to get started. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 studs on the end with 1.5 inch in the middle. And then we're going to do 24 on center for our studs. Yep, and we're very excited. So I think we're going to start with the tall wall. So we're going to have a 2-foot pitch, and the tall wall is going to be 112 inches, and then the short wall is going to be 88 inches. So you can picture that here. We've been running into a little bit of a delay because we're surrounded by trees on all sides, and as we've been doing a little bit of research about stovepipes, we think we're going to have to put the stove in the far corner here and then maybe take out a branch of this sweet little birch tree right here, unfortunately. That's like overhanging. Anyway, so do some research to yourself about how far your stovepipe should be. Ours may or may not be up to code, but we're gonna give it our best shot. Okay, so we got our wood cut, and we laid all of our boards out, 24 on center. We have our top studs marked where they go. And right now what we're doing is just putting in some spacers for the sides of the walls, so we can drill that in and then make sure it's all square. Alright, so we just erected our first 2 walls. We're really excited. Next step is we're going to pull some string from the high peak to the low peak and get our angles for the roof and for the next 2 walls. So the wall again towards the lake is going to have the door, and now I think we're maybe going to add a window, but yeah, we're going to do that wall next. You got the angle?
I think so. That's it.
That's close enough for us.
All right. Okay, we're building the wall closest to the lake. It's going to have a door in it, and it's also an angle on the roof for the pitch. So Jesse and Doug are measuring and cutting an angle cut. It's 14 degrees, which we figured out with our string line earlier. As you can see, we've framed out our door, and we've hung the top piece. And Jesse and Doug are cutting the stud. It's going to go right on the left side of the door here. And then we're just going to stud it down 24 inches on center, and we're going to be done with that wall. And then one more wall to go, and that's the easy wall. No doors.
Okay, so we have just finished the framing. The last thing to do is put the top plates on, and then we're going to start the roof, maybe tomorrow.